Welcome to Cooking with Z. We're going to go make some home fries. Just a simple one this week. Just got a bit of the munchies and, well, don't have any munchies. So we're going to make some munchies. Stream marker's still not working. Alright, well, let's head to the kitchen. Put the light on there. This is my dungeon area where I do my horror movie reviews. It's a little cluttered right now. We'll be tidying this up in the weeks ahead as we start working on Halloween stuff. Let me just grab the tripod here. Someone left a comment on one of my cooking videos today saying you should call it Cooking and Dining with Z. And actually, yeah, that's kind of a point, isn't it? Problem is, there's only so much room for the titles. And a lot of that tends to get taken up by the, you know, describing whatever we're cooking that day. Let's bring you guys into the kitchen here. Your internet crapped out. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, little retro rocker. That's kind of annoying. There we go, and I'll angle you that way a little bit. Okay. I just got to enter the kitchen from the other side. Put a little extra light on. My overhead kitchen light is still not working, has not been for quite some time. It's rather annoying. Okay. So, there we go. We're just going to clean the pan. We'll get these going right away, and then I'll, it takes a while to fry up the potatoes, so I'll just do a little kitchen tidying while we're waiting. Definitely kind of do a load of dishes. Said it before, I'll say it again. The dishwasher over there changed my life. Almost makes it enjoyable to do dishes because it takes all the work out of it. Alrighty. Some potatoes. Yeah. See the glass. I don't know what you can see there, but the glasses are kind of piled up. Yeah. That's alright. I try not to do loads of dishes every day because that just gets to be too much. Ooh, should get a lot out of that one. A couple of smaller ones too, I think. Yeah, there we go. Is that enough? Yeah. I'm gonna get one more small one. There we go. Where did I put the tie? It always happens. There it is. Disappears into the counter. I don't know where it went. Alrighty. Gotta love potatoes. So much you can do with them. I should make my breakfast hash again one of these days. You guys remember that? I literally have not made that in about a year. And I think the reason being it was a little triggering for me because the last time I played it, or made it, my lady love at the time cut up all the veggies for me because she was much more efficient at it than I was. And so it's just kind of like making the breakfast hash is kind of a trigger, if you will. But getting back on that horse. So things aren't so overwhelming anymore. Damn it. Not there. Now these I cut them up fairly small, kind of hash brown size. And then, there we go. I keep saying I gotta clean my deep fryer and get that up and going again. Because that would be the best way. Then I could actually make proper fries, you know. Make some poutine or something, you know. Have I ever done a cooking stream of poutine? I don't think I have. Poutine is good. I like it. And get the little janky bits. Is there even anything left of that after cutting out the janky bits? Oh, a little bit. Here. Oh, salami-o. So on. Cut them up fairly small and then just eat them with a spoon. A spoonful of home fries, you know, it's good stuff. I cook them up so they're nice and crispy. I've actually started doing them at slightly higher heat. Because, I don't know, I just find it, well, cooks them faster, but also just tends to make them crispier. So, there we go. It's not a bad little pile. You see that little pile? It's just from that's from the smallest potato of the four we selected. Slowest sous chef in the world, oh yeah, that's me. Hey! I mean, that could be a comedy series for YouTube. Slowest sous chef in the world. Intercut with shots of Gordon Ramsay just screaming a blue streak of cuss words. I amuse myself. after we eat, we'll see about getting to some filming. I'd like to get most, if not all, of those updates done. Let's try to get a few things done every day. And then nice big chunk of YouTube videos done. Big chunk. Big chunkus. Let's see about getting one of my USB hubs back up and running so we can get the second camera back. I'm sure a lot of you guys missed the dual camera setup that we had in the early days of these. But, well, one day, I'd actually like to get some new webcams. It's something with higher resolution, you know. I mean, this one does 1080p, but only at 30 frames per second. So the trade-off is, if I want 60 frames per second, which I do for these, well, for all my streams, I'm limited to 720p. The idea there originally was that the webcam would be primarily used as a reaction cam for gaming. So 720p was fine because it was going to be reduced size anyway, right? So the main thing for me was having the frame rate match the games. So I didn't think as much about the resolution. Plus, also, I'm using a Logitech C922 Pro. So at the time, it was sort of the highest end option that was within my budget. But there are since much better options that you can get. You can get like full 4K webcams now, 60 frames per second, the whole works. That'd be kind of overkill, obviously, but for what we use it for. But at the very least, something that can do 1080p at 60 would be nice. Here is this one. Is it this way? No. There. Okay. So I can't really monitor the chat when I'm over here because my phone is dying. Normally I would have my phone in here and I could see the chat whilst I am doing all of this. Planning to get a new one at some point this year. Hopefully one with, again, better camera functions than my old one. Okay, and last slice here. There we go. All right, nice pile of sliced up potatoes. Let me just show you here. close and personal. There we go. That's our 4 potatoes. Nice pile of hash brown size chunks. So now let's get some olive oil based margarine. Normally I would just use olive oil, except I don't have any olive oil currently. So olive oil based margarine it is. Just gonna rinse one of these here. Like I said, need to do dishes. I think there's knives in there, but I figured, well, I've got one right here. I'll just give it a rinse. Yeah, there's like one knife in there. All right, so we put the element on 7, 10 being the max. So as I say, fairly high. There's some big chunks of butter in there, or margarine rather. There. And as I was telling the chat earlier, the thing that's nice about using the margarine is, of course, it's already salted. Normally, if I just use the olive oil, I end up adding salt to the cooking. When I do add salt, I use something like this, like Atlantic sea salt, or pink Himalayan, which I've almost run out of. It's good stuff. Any of the sort of gourmet salts I find are good, better than the regular iodized table salt. Better for you, and just generally better flavor. All right, so gotta empty out the dishwasher and load it up again. So I guess if we were going to be really accurate, it's cooking, cleaning, and dining with Z. You get the whole show here, folks. All the kitchen action you can handle. Do. Melting nicely, doesn't take too long. See, it's pretty quick. Yeah, I had a really nice skull mug that Rosie and I liked. It was kind of fragile, and sadly it broke. Yeah, Rosie was using it, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, and I don't know if she dropped it or what exactly happened, but it broke. Alright, so I'm just going to dump these into the pan. There. Once we get the dishes going, I'll give you a look at the pan there and see how it's going. Meanwhile, I'll just keep the camera focused on where the majority of the action is, i.e. me cleaning the kitchen. We actually have a fair amount of veggies. Hoping to do maybe another stir fry, but got to scare up some more donos before I can do that. Because if we're going to do a stir fry, we need meat. Meat. I like to do a lot of meal prep, as most of you will know. Kind of, do a big batch of pasta or something, or rice, or stir fry, or slow cooker stew. Ooh, slow cooker chili. That's something I'd like to do again. That one was really good when we did that. I do wash my hands kind of obsessively, just sort of the way I roll. There we go. Try to get enough potatoes. It's a fairly big pan, as you can see. When I do these, I try to get enough potatoes to just basically kind of cover the bottom of the pan. So you want to have enough in there. It looks like we've got just enough. Maybe a little more, but yeah, looks good. So a few of these pans I can just do in the sink here. I forgot I had this out here. Probably try to be a little quieter. It's 3 in the morning. Spoon in there? No. We will save a spoon. Yeah. I always put the utensils, action side up, just to, I don't know, I have this thing about making sure they're not obstructing each other, because I feel like if they do, they're not getting as clean as they should, so I always, put them in there like that. Just kind of fan them out and whatnot. And also, as most of you will know, our microwave died a little while ago. So anytime I want to heat up leftovers, I do it on the stovetop, which honestly tastes better anyway. It doesn't turn pasta into rubber, you know? But it's alright. It's alright. this a quick clean. Just a plastic scouring pad, quite good. Gets all the crusty bits off quite nicely. Now, give this a little stir here. Ow! Every time. Yeah, see, these cook way faster on 7. I used to do it on 5 or 6 for the burner, and that just wasn't as good. Well, I mean, it would work fine eventually. It just seemed to take forever to do the potatoes. So, the key word being eventually. Alright, so those ones are not really important, so put that in there, and we'll actually clean this lid as well. Put this in here somewhere. Sure, that works. Rosie found these measuring cups. I'm thinking we should probably do them too. My detergent of choice is Cascade Platinum. Cleans dishes, cutlery, and your dishwasher all at the same time. So I never have to clean the dishwasher. This does it. Magic pods, man. Look at that. 3 colors. I think it's green for dishes, blue for cutlery, purple for dishwasher, or something like that. Anyway. Away she goes. Alright. You guys want to see how the potatoes are doing? Why don't you come over here? Come on over. The water's fine. Hi. Move you over a bit. There. Okay. Look at that. You see? Stir them around with a spatula there. As you can see, they're already starting to get crispy, so it doesn't take very long. I put a fair amount of margarine in there. We're essentially deep frying them in the bottom of the pan. So there's quite a lot of the oil in there. And it is good. It's so good. No, tater tots are completely different. They're kind of like shredded potatoes formed into like bite-sized things. This is hash browns, well, or home fries. It's technically cut like hash browns, like just little squares. But then actual home fries would be more fry-shaped, like the long. But it's hard to do those in a pan like this. You really need like a proper deep fryer to do that, which I said, as I said, I have. I just don't have the oil for it. So, yeah. But these are basically hash browns done home fry style. I think maybe the next time I make breakfast hash, I'll actually do the potatoes like this. It's just so much better. Better for you, tastes better. I would usually go with just the frozen hash browns because I'm lazy. There's one less thing to have to prepare, right? So, you just flip over, you piece of shit. I don't know. There we go. Anyway. Good enough. What do we got for eggs? Do we have any significant number of eggs left? Yes, we do. I'm going to make some eggs too. Just a few. Gotta wash the other frying pan. So we'll have breakfast at 3:15 in the morning. Why not? But yeah, tater tots are just called tater tots here. Want to know what they look like? Go watch Napoleon Dynamite. Or look them up on Google. If you're on the internet. We're going to need a little bit of margarine again. I quickly wash the bowl here. I'll be using this bowl for the tater tot. Now you got me saying it. Home fries. You guys over here so you can see the egg prep a little bit. We'll just do 2, should be sufficient. Potatoes and eggs, 2 of the things you can do the most with. Oh yeah, these are coming along nicely. There we go. So when I do my breakfast hash, I'll do, as I said, I'll just use the frozen potatoes, but I think next time I'll do this. And then I'll cut up several different kinds of bell peppers, or capsicum if you're in a different part of the world. And I also have a recipe for breakfast sausage. So I'll actually make homemade breakfast sausage, just kind of a crumble, and there we go. Season it all myself and stuff like that, and then I'll divvy that up, and I'll make a big batch of it. That's good. It's nice dark yolks, love it. Normally I get free-range eggs because they taste better. These ones oddly are not free-range eggs, yet the darkness of the yolk is very similar to what you get with free-range, so I don't know. Money was tight that week, surprise, surprise, so I just went with whatever was cheap. Put a little splash of cream in there. Helps it to fluff up a little bit. Milk works too. So I'm just going to heat up the element here. I think we'll just scramble them. The longer you beat your eggs, the fluffier they'll be. And you get the air bubbles in there, right? I think these are pretty much done. Didn't take very long. Turn that off. Turn this up a little bit. I just figure since we're making a meal, we might as well get some protein in there too, right? So we'll have some eggs. Almost feel like making some toast too to go with it, but yeah, maybe okay. This will be fine. I mean, the potatoes alone are going to be pretty filling, so. Alright, so that's starting to bubble, so we can put our eggs in there. There we go. Put these into our bowl here. Oh, and yay, timber! Yeah, so that's like, geez Louise, can I stop hitting everything? Thank you. Well, this turned into a little bit of an omelet because I didn't start stirring it right away. Oh well, I don't care. That's not scrambled, that's a cut up omelet. Yep, you are correct. It all becomes poop in the end anyway, so who really cares? And just like that, the eggs are done. Look at that. There's no time at all. That's crazy. Well, put them in a little bowl. Just a little bowl here. Why not plates? Well, most of the plates are in the dishwasher, so it's a bowl meal today. Oh, wait a second. We don't have any forks, do we? All right, bowls and spoons it is. Excellent. Yeah. Did I not? I did not set aside a spoon. Oh no, we have forks. What am I talking about? We have tons of forks. Forks is one of the things we have in surplus, actually. So, anyway. There we go. Yummy. A piece almost escaped. Can't have that now, can we? Alright, there we go. Quick and simple breakfast at 3:30 in the morning. Got scrambled eggs, home fries. Let's go stuff our face. Hi. Let's go back to the desk, shall we? I'll give you guys the aerial view so you can actually see the food slowly diminish. Hey, who summoned Cortana? Go away, Cortana. Alright, I'm just going to go get some agua. I'll be right back. Okay, I decided to get some bread after all. Just a couple of buttered slices. Actually, the last of our buttered slices. Well, yeah, I also generally don't touch eggs unless they're free range, but beggars can't be choosers. These were $3. Free range is $6. I was on a budget. So, do what you gotta do. Cheap eggs are better than no eggs. These are so good. I make these pretty often. And yes, Thrustbone. There are a lot of flubbed lines and dark shadows. It's quite fun to spot them. It's also fun to see what consummate professionals everybody is, and they just kind of keep soldiering on. Try to cover them as best they can. There was no retakes. Num num num. Yeah. Nice fluffy eggs. Yeah, the little bit of cream in there really helped. Want a closer look at the taters. There you go. Nice and crispy. Turned out really good. This could be the shortest cooking with Z in history. Sorry for those of you who wait all week for these episodes to go up on YouTube. I'll try to do a longer one for you next time, I promise. There's 3 Australian. Oh, I've got a bunch of the Australian ones too, yeah. I keep them in a separate folder. I don't think I've actually listened to any of those. There's still a ton I haven't listened to. The Orson Welles ones, though, I've listened to those over and over again. As you know me, I love some Orson. Dark Shadows is great. I love it. Oh shoot, I had some mushrooms left over. I should have put them in with the eggs. Ah, I always forget. Anyway, sometimes what I'll do is I'll make it like an omelet if I have cheese as well. And then I'll put slices of the egg omelet on the bread. It's quite tasty. This bread is quite good. It's from D'Italiano. It's one of the more expensive supermarket brands, but it was on sale, and this is the brioche kind, so it has this really tasty, almost sweet flavor to it. It's very good. I get it whenever it's on sale. Oh yeah, can't go wrong with Orson. Yeah, I think adding this bread into the mix was the right call. I should eat this whole piece. I just put some margarine on it, nothing fancy. So we're sitting at 66% on our donation goal. 3 hours to go before it's over. How close can we get to 100, guys? Z-Man's got bills to pay. Giving you some sparkling conversation tonight. Impromptu cooking stream. About to do some filming. It's got to be worth a couple bucks. You got to take Hunter out of the stream boss status there. You have your name and lights. Damn, I was hungrier than I thought. I ate just before the stream. I had some leftover meaty pasta, which I made a few cooking with Z's ago. Very good stuff. Very hearty. Yeah, these eggs are good. Just cook them up with a little bit of margarine. I'm going to say a little bit of milk or cream to add some fluffiness. Beat the hell out of them with the egg, or with the whisk or fork. I usually actually just use a fork. That is good. So how far along are you in Dark Shadows, Thrustbone? I was thinking of getting back to that soon. I thought we could all watch it together in the Discord. Interesting. Australian Shadow, they have adverts that go, "G'day mates, you know what makes your ute slippier than a kangaroo in wallaby juice? Fucking shitty grippy rubbers. Well, get your arse off the lavvy and go get some high quality Silvertown rubbers. The fucking Shadow knows." I don't know. Probably. Sounds likely to me. Sounds fair dinkum to me. Fair dues. Always reminds me of the Bruce's sketch in Monty Python. Eggs are all in my tummy. Now for some more bread. Look how shiny that is. It's almost like it's got this sort of sweet coating to it. It's very good. The bread itself is quite dense and hearty. It's very good. You know what this kind of bread is really good for? Is making tuna sandwiches. Actually, pretty much any of the D'Italiano stuff is, it's all very soft. The difference is that the brioche, it's a little sweeter. It's more perfectly square in the way it's made. And it's a little denser than the regular stuff they do. But all our breads are good. Black bread, I don't think so. And you may have asked before, yeah. At least not in the supermarkets that I'm aware of. We do have some actual bakery chains here that might carry more specialty stuff like that. Is it literally colored black? I know I've had like fairly dark bread before. I don't know if I've had any that's like full on black though. Charcoal, oh really? So yes then. Not blue coal. So it's not colored a harmless blue color at the bakery? By Walter White himself. A harmless black color instead. Well, there you go. Really? Was it sweet? Was it just dense? Or I don't know. What was the flavor like? That was good. Very fluffy, really. So I'm guessing it's very common over there. Interesting. Really? Those little cultural differences, eh? Most refreshing indeed. Yes. Yes. Burf. So donuts? You got some donuts, man? Got some donuts. Some donuts? We are once again below the withdrawal threshold in PayPal. So even though there is a little bit of money in there that would cover the difference that I'm short for rent, it's not quite enough for me to be able to withdraw it to the bank. So even like $5 would be enough to put me over. $5? $5? You got $5? This is what being a streamer is like if you're not a cute girl. It's a constant hustle. Just a loser middle-aged guy like me. Hi there. Anyway, I'm gonna go smoke, and then I will come back later. So those of you who are just here for Cooking with Z, I'll see you next week. Thanks for coming by. Hope you enjoyed. Just kind of a short one this week. I wasn't even going to bother doing it as a cooking stream, but I thought, but I'm cooking something. I owe it to my people. So, there you go. All right. See you next time, folks.